Thank you.
Thank you, Simon.
There's the big clock.
Okay.
Okay. It's starting.
Okay. Thank you, Simon. First of all, for the invitation and for the opportunity. My name is Dogan. I'm from Turkey. I was born there. Was grown in Germany and worked in UK and Spain. That's about me. Now about Emlak24. Emlak24 is a Germany-based real estate platform, a transactional one. We focus on the Turkish community in the first place and to solve their real estate-related problems, cross-border problems in Turkey. Me, myself, and family, we were facing a lot of problems during the last 30 years, and I have gone certain processes, and now with a certain experience, we have developed a platform and solution to these problems, basically. And as we know, the immigration, mobilization, globalization is fact, so that leads to a growing business size in terms of transactional business at cross-border level. We started with Showcase Turks Living in Germany, since I know the community quite well in all aspects. So we have a great network among the Turkish community, not only in Germany, but also in UK, Denmark, Holland, Switzerland, Austria, and France. And as I told you, there are certain problems in this, and to make the long story short, I would like to show you a small video just describing the market and situation and our solution.
You want to sell your real estate in Turkey swiftly and dependably for their true value, or you want to invest in Turkey by buying real estate such as a house, land, or office. However, you don't have the time or the necessary skills to manage the procedures in Turkey, do you? So, allow us to introduce Emlak24. Emlak24 is a platform where only those who have been approved, certified, or licensed are permitted to offer services. You may quickly complete all of your real estate transactions on this website, including buying, selling, and renting properties in Turkey. On Emlak24, in addition to real estate buying and selling services, you can find out the current value of your Turkish real estate properties and get assistance with subjects like legal advice, transportation, repair transactions, and loans in the aftermath of real estate transactions. So, how does Emlak24 work? In 3 steps, we get you to your destination. You first choose the service you want and where you want it to come from. Secondly, specialists review your request and access your requirements before getting back to you as quickly as possible. And finally, within 24 hours, we provide the best alternative solutions from carefully chosen partners. Our qualified real estate professionals, expert reports, and Allianz assurance ensure that your legal and financial rights are safeguarded at every stage of the process. Visit Emlak24 if you want to purchase, sell, or take advantage of any other real estate services from the appropriate professional at the right place and in a dependable and simple manner without traveling to Turkey.
Yes, this is about our business model, market potential, and how it works. And additional information is the transactional business model. We have a kind of business sharing and commission sharing model with the real estate agents, developers, and service providers in Turkey. Despite COVID, last 2 years, we were able to deliver certain traction in terms of technology, in terms of solution to our target group, also reaching out the target group. And we were able to also integrate the partners in Turkey, also integrate point of sales in Germany mainly, Austria, and Switzerland, and France. Also, we have created some business there coming from these business partners, point of sales in these countries, basically with Turkish community and Turkish clients. So currently we have over 2,000 local partners, meaning real estate agents and developers in Turkey and also service providers. We have over 100 sales points partners based mainly in Germany, Austria, Switzerland, and France. Later we want to expand to over that. We are in talks with several countries with the potential point of sales. Monthly we reach like all 400 qualified inquiries through our platform. Next to come, outdoor advertising through our main shareholders, Streuer Media Group, we will be able to reach out the target group in these platforms like billboards, Megalite, Airport, and all this on, besides TV and also digital advertising, of course. In 5 years' time, we expect to engage 300,000 clients and get them 30% of them as paying clients. Financials, next 2 years, we plan to have around 2 million losses, and then by year 5, 60 million EBITDA plus, of course. Perspectives going into other countries, we are just in talks with the Netherlands, Belgium, Denmark, and UK. Some last but not least about the team, and we speak 7 languages in our team. We are based in Turkey mainly and also in Germany for the time being. With our partners, now we have 32 partners in other cities and countries reaching our target group. Yes, thanks a lot for the timing.
Fantastic, bang on time. Thank you very much for talking about Emlak24. Shall we start with, who would like to go first? I don't all jump. Okay, Ben, over to you.
Yeah, oh, can you hear me? Yeah, thanks, Dogan. Good presentation and video. You said that you got 400 qualified leads. How many of those have turned into transactions?
These are turned into transaction, but mainly, I know the main question is how many sales and buyers are there. We are currently receiving a lot of inquiries for services. Like I want to know the valuation of my property in Turkey. They are considering to sell, but now they are considering a period to be sold, basically. But like 75% good services, we are solving the problems, but creating client base, 25% more or less the sales and buys. In average, 100,000 euro, and what we get, like from 1.5 to 5% commission we get from the deal.
Yes. That's your share of the commission, or is that the total commission?
Our share.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And also we require a small payment for the membership because we want them to take it seriously. Then they become a regional premium partner for us. Yeah, they are qualified, certified, and approved.
Excellent. Ryan, your thoughts?
No, I thought it was very good. What is your main competition? So what does that look like for you?
In fact, we don't have really competition in that respect. Why? Because they said when it's cross-border, it's complicated because you don't have the access to the main market. But so basically, we have some agents in Germany, but they don't have any idea from the Turkish market. They don't have access, and they are not interested really because they main business in Germany. And we have very good qualified partners in Germany, but they don't have access and all other barriers to enter the market. Basically, some lawyers are doing this, some one-man show are doing this, but at scalable level, we are the ones here.
So there's no regional group that would be competing with you for overseas attention, or?
No, there are some agencies, they are acting at international level, but have an agreement with a, let's say, developer only, or with a couple of developers. They are just basically, they are not insisting on creating value, remaining, and let's say, value for the end client. Basically, I buy it, and then I'm able to get the management from this company because they provide me with the right experts, or get the appraisal of the product. We create a value chain remaining, basically.
Yeah, that makes sense. And in terms of your go-to-markets or your growth, is it going to come more from the countries that you're in, expanding into those communities, or is it going into new countries? Which of the two is kind of your priority?
And we see the growing opportunity in the countries like what our target is concentrated. Mainly Germany, almost 5 million Turks are living there, and this is the experience I have done over the years now, and also in other countries like Switzerland, Austria, where the Turks are concentrated, or even in the UK. And the market is, in terms of B2C, growing there. In terms of B2B, is also a part of our business at the end of the day. They are really insisting to reach out this target group. And so we provide them with the right access, basically like red cup to them. Come, we provide everything, access to the target group, not only digitally, but also physically, because we organize also events every 3 months. We bring them the, let's say, developers, present their projects, where the embassy and consulates is integrated in the plan.
And is this a model that you could actually replicate into different groups, or is this just
yes,
purely
this
something that's
very
Turkish
good question.
at the
Very
moment?
good question. In fact, we have already some thoughts about it. because we have an agreement in Italy and in Spain as well, because we have also clients, they are interested in entering, let's say, providing the product from Italy, because they cook in Cologne and in the same position like the Turkish guy working for Ford. So when it comes to real estate, he wants to sell his property in Bari, and he wants to buy it Livorno, for example. No? And he's in the same position, by the way.
Yeah.
And I lived 1 year in Italy. I know the same situation with Italy and Spain as well, of course.
Okay, Gonzalo.
Hi, Dogan. Well, nice to see you.
Nice to hear.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
So, two things. First, from a business perspective. Well, first thing, since this is a pitch club, I'm assuming you're raising money. And if anything, we probably, I don't know, if probably in purpose, but we haven't seen what's the proposition for raising money, valuation, etc. in the presentation, which it will be like the next thing we need to talk. No?
Sure.
Anyone that is interested in your business, and from a business perspective, from the old days when we invested in Thailand and those markets where they had events. I was going to ask you about events. Events are critical. How do you, out of those 400 inquiries that you already have, what percentage, what do you think is going to come from events? More than online leads, etc., that we all know?
I think events are essential because you reach out the target group organically and live, basically. And like our event in Hanover, this is where the 200,000 Turks are living in the region. And also consulate was present there, and also head of whatever Turkish-German Businessman Association. And it makes really, because when it comes to real estate, trust is decisive at the end of the day. So we create a trust base through the media presence or visibility in billboards, and also getting these authorities integrated, because they are convinced of the business model, because the client are on the safe side, because they're insured. And also on the safe side, because we verify the product before buying and selling, we have to have an appraisal report. It's a must, because we want to be on the safe side.
Dohan, we have to wrap up. Thank you. Sorry,
Yeah, sure.
judges, thank you very much for your questions, and Dohan, thank you very much for presenting.
Thank you.
I'll take that. Thank you very much.